Anyhow, it's my pleasure to introduce my longtime friend and a great congressman. His district knows the devastation of NAFTA. He's seen the devastation that has plagued his district since NAFTA. Congressman Tim Ryan, watch your language.
Thank you so much. There's a reason why Leo Gerard is not my press secretary, you know what I mean? But I want to thank Leo because this is a very important event. He actually put a sports jacket on for this event. That never happens. I want all of you to know. I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. I represent a district in Akron and Youngstown. And after NAFTA passed, we saw companies in our community pick up and leave and go right over the Mexican border and ship their product back. We had a company, and still do, Delphi, used to have 13 or 14,000 workers in Warren, Ohio, the engine of our economy in Northeast Ohio. And now we're down to 2,000 or 3,000 workers at Delphi in the city of Warren. We have seen these trade agreements devastate the middle class in Ohio and across the industrial Midwest and all over our country. We have seen the benefits of fair trade. We had a company in Youngstown that said we want to invest in a new steel mill. But one thing we need is we need tariffs on the Chinese steel tubing that's getting dumped into the United States. And Sherrod Brown, Governor Ted Strickland, myself, we went over and testified. We pushed, we prodded, we fought, we stood with the steel workers, we stood with the steel companies. A tariff was put on the steel tubing, and a $1 billion steel mill is now in Youngstown, Ohio. That's what happens when you have fair trade. That's what happens when you have policies that take into account what other countries are doing, whether it's dumping, whether it's wages, whether it's environmental lack of regulation, whether it's safety in the workplace, whether it's currency manipulation. If we recognize that and we tax and say we have to level the playing field as policymakers, that's our responsibility because you elect us. You elect us. And I look out in this crowd and I see bricklayers and I see communication workers and I see steel workers. I see America. We are America. Corporations are not America. The people govern in the United States of America, and we will fight and push and prod. We may not win every fight, but we will be in every fight here in the Capitol. My grandfather was a steel worker for 40 years. 40 years. And because of the union, because of the wages and benefits, that a generation or two later, his grandkids are doctors and lawyers and congressmen. To me, that's what the union is all about. The union is about making sure that average people have a chance to pull themselves up the economic ladder. I will say one last thing, Leo, because we got some great members here who want to say something. About 3 or 4 months ago, my family all went to bed, the kids, the dogs, and everybody, and I got the remote control for the TV. And for those of you who have a big family and lots of dogs, you know that that's a rare occasion where you get a few minutes to watch what you want to watch. And I saw this documentary on Jim Valvano, the great basketball coach from North Carolina State. And he said God must have really loved ordinary people because he made a lot of us. But every single day, ordinary people do extraordinary things. Every single day, in every single way, ordinary people do extraordinary things. That's what these trade agreements are about. That's what the union is about. That's what the middle class is about. Making sure that ordinary people have an opportunity to do extraordinary things. That's what this fight is about. That's what your union is about. And that, my friends, is what America is all about. Thank you so much.
Ryan did that without one curse word. That's pretty cool.
I am a Catholic schoolboy, and I do not swear.
Or tell lies.